Alright, so you guys can come up with this shit, but you can't consistently make a decent Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view. You know what, WWE? I'm fucking done with you. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad of Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews. Game data. We got a mobile game review today, and we are going back into WWEville. It wasn't that long since I dipped in there, but I said I wasn't going to do it to the new year, 2015, so shut up. But we're going to talk about a new game that they just dropped for the tablets, for the iPhones, for the Android. It's supposed to be that hotness, so we're going to holler at it. Talking about WWE Immortals. Now, WWE Immortals is the first actual fighting game based off WWE characters. It's actually made by the creators of Mortal Kombat and Injustice, the guys over at NetherRealm Studios, who have always put out some great fighting games, namely Mortal Kombat. They're actually working on a new one right now that's supposed to be coming out in a couple months. You know, I'm gonna review that shit. We ain't talking about Mortal Kombat. We're talking about WWE Immortals. Now, like I said, the game centers around the WWE and its characters. Now, the game doesn't really have much of a story to it. It does have sort of an opening where Bray Wyatt, actually, his lantern that he carries around, actually is some sort of power thing that holds a whole bunch of mystical shit, apparently. And the Authority, which is Stephanie and Triple H, they take the shit because they're assholes, and they open up some kind of gateway that causes all the WWE characters to be some kind of fucking other type of character, like a knight or a fucking stone dude. It's a whole bunch of different characters. That's when the Mortal Kombat, Injustice, superhero, super thing kind of throws into the mix. But as far as the gameplay goes, it's pretty much a 3-on-3 team battle type fighting game. Now, you are given 3 characters to start off with. I think you start off with Paige, Kane, and Sheamus. And Roman Reigns, I think you get him too. But you can actually interchange. And the cool thing is they're like trading cards. It's kind of like a trading card game, sort of, because you collect cards and you buy booster packs. It's a whole bunch of shit. I'm going to just show you. How about that? Because it's a lot of explaining, and you don't want to fucking hear me talk about it. You want to see the damn game. So let's get into the gameplay so I can show you all the goodness of WWE Immortals. And possibly all the badness too. Alright guys, so here is WWE Immortals. I'm going to show you a little bit of the gameplay and pretty much how the game works. This is the home screen. Now you got different menus. You got Play, Online Match, Collection, Store, and Settings. Play is where you just get into the game, start playing. Online Match, I have not played that yet because apparently the servers are still down. When it came out, the servers were down, so I guess they're still working on that. Collection shows the collection of cards and stuff that you've earned. These are all the characters that I have so far that I can actually play with. And like I said, you earn characters by either, you know, earning enough points or just buying the points with actual money and buying the cards, the packs, or you beat certain levels and they unlock for you. And then here's the store where you can actually buy characters of different levels and types between bronze, silver, and gold. Booster packs, which actually contain special cards, sometimes even characters, and special techniques. Talent cards are what enhances your character. So depending on the character you have, you buy a talent card and it increases their ability, either if there's power, their strength, their speed, whatever it is. And you can also sell certain items. Now, I don't have any cards to sell, but usually if you have a duplicate or double of a certain card, it'll let you sell it for, you know, a little bit of money. So let's get into the game, and we're gonna play where I left off. Now, I'm on the highest, highest difficulty so far, and I'm doing the bonus matches. Oh, let me go back because I kind of skipped through. Here is the different sections. Now, as you can see, there's 8 sections per like little chapter. I guess you would consider them chapters, but at the end of each one, you fight a boss. And like this is Kane, and this is Brie Bella and Undertaker. And right now I'm here where I have to fight Triple H, but I haven't started yet because I'm on the bonus level. Now at the end, there's also a bonus section where you can actually, where it's very, very difficult. They give certain things where they make it more difficult, like they'll drain your energy while they give the health back to the other character, or you have a certain amount of time to beat the opponent. And if you beat that, then you get special, you know, special gifts or like, you know, enhancements for your character. So I always like to do the bonus. So that's what we're going to show right now. I'm probably going to end up fucking losing. And I got my team already set from where I last played off. So I got The Rock, John Cena, and Sheamus. And I got a gold level John Cena, which I got when I bought a card pack after I earned enough coins. I got a silver level Rock, and I got a bronze level Sheamus, but he's up to level 22, which is a very high level, and Cena's up to 20 and 17. And if you look at each character, what you can do, you see all their abilities, you know, their special moves, their enhancements. I got them all enhanced out and decked out. They got Cena looking like fucking Superman actually over here, which is crazy. And then they have stamina bars on the bottom. These are what lets you actually do matches. Certain matches or certain sections will cost stamina before you can fight. So some will be 1 stamina, some will be 2. This one I'm in now is 3 stamina, so it takes 3 bars of stamina to do this fight. Now they drain out, and you can either recharge the stamina by hitting the recharge button if you have stamina packs that you earn, or you can just, you know, wait a little bit, come back and play the game a little bit later, and then they'll recharge by themselves over time. That's the way to use, so people don't just keep constantly playing the game. It gives you a break in time. So enough talking. Let's get into this shit. Look at Paige. And the concept art on these characters are really dope. They got Paige and Sheamus and all these people looking real dope. And let's get into it so I can show you how it plays. Now, the first thing about the game is, like I said, well, I haven't said it yet, but I'm going to say, the controller scheme is very basic. So there's 3 things you need to worry about. To block, you hold the button down with your thumbs, both downs. And then you have 2 different types of attacks. You do the swipe 3 times. And you can also do a tap. 1, 2, if I can, after Undertaker stops fucking me up. And you do a special swipe, you know, to complete your combo. And that's pretty much your 2 modes of attack other than your specials. Now, you get 3 specials, a level 1, 2, and then your actual finisher when you unlock them. So I'm going to show you a couple of the specials. I'm going to show you, hopefully I can show you Cena's actual attitude adjustment so you can see how close to injustice this shit really is with their specials. It's actually almost very, very similar. Here's Nikki Bella, and she's one of the worst on there. She's a pain to fight. Okay, I got the attitude adjustment. Here it is. So as you can see, it's very, very similar to how they do Injustice with their specials. And the look of it is even close to Mortal Kombat Injustice. It's pretty much they just ported a WWE version. Oh, here we got Undertaker back here. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to bring The Rock in here. Here's The Rock, and they actually have The Rock, an actual stone rock type character, but he's got electricity powers too. And so does The Undertaker. The Undertaker is sort of like I would consider him like the Raiden of this game if you think about it. And I'm going to show you one of The Rock's moves. Here's a special move where it's called the Electrifying Suplex, but you know, and they have you do certain commands to actually build it up. And let's see here, I'm going to bring in Sheamus now after I knock him out. And here's Sheamus, and I'm going to see if I can do a Brogue Kick. And Sheamus is actually one of my favorite characters on here. I like how they had him set up. Let's do a Brogue Kick. Uh-oh, let's block that first. Okay. And this is his super special. It's pretty dope. Got him doing sort of like a Razor's Edge type thing first and then to the Brogue Kick. And one thing about The Undertaker that I hate, though, is that he has this thing called Dead Man, where even if you kill him, he'll come back to life for a little bit of extra fight. So we're going to bring back Cena because he's my strongest character. And try to, I'm going to do see if I can do a 5-knuckle shuffle. Here we go. Oh, actually, that wasn't a 5-knuckle shuffle. That was actually his little scoop slam thing he does before the 5-knuckle shuffle, which is weird. And we got Nikki Bella again. Okay, I'm going to try to do it now. And I missed. And I just got knocked out. So we're going to bring in The Rock. And now he has this thing called the People's Eyebrow, which I just did, which is supposed to make him faster. But apparently, it doesn't do anything. I'm getting my ass whooped. Now I got a Sheamus left. I'm going to do the Irish Curse Backbreaker. So as all their special moves are pretty much just their signature moves enhanced. I just fucking lost. I'm not going to probably win this for a while. But I just want to show you guys some gameplay. But the cool thing about it is, even if you lose, you get experience points a little bit here and there. And if you do win, you earn coins. But I'm going to be on this part for a while because this shit's fucking terribly hard. And that's pretty much the gameplay. So WWE Immortals. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So as you can see from the gameplay, it is very, you know, familiar to the Mortal Kombat and Injustice look. It's very simple with the controls. It's not really, it is a limited control scheme because you are playing on a phone and it is touch-based control, so it's not as advanced as a console game. But it is very, you know, interactive and you do get into it. On top of that, the gameplay just gets more and more difficult as you go on and you level up, you fight more and more difficult enemies, and it makes it a challenge. You can't just run through this game. Now, the only drawbacks to this game for me personally are, one, the coin system where you have to actually build up coins and you have to buy the card packs and the characters to actually be able to, you know, continue to fight these other higher level enemies, because if you keep using the same enemies that you start off with and you're not building them up to be as strong, then you're going to get fucked up. So you have to eventually either earn enough coins to buy a higher level, a silver or a gold level superstar like I have, or you're going to get fucked up and you have to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Also, the stamina thing, which I understand why they have it, but sometimes it gets annoying because you can only get, depending on the matches that you do, you can only get a good 2-3 matches in with a certain character, then you got to keep switching out, and sometimes they weak as hell who you switching out, so you don't lose anyway. But the recharge time is pretty decent, so you don't have to wait too long to play again. Another thing is that sometimes it does get a little glitchy as well. I find myself when I'm doing like the super moves, sometimes it doesn't like work, and that pisses me off. Another thing is that even when you're getting the moves done on you, if a character's switching out or if they're doing their moves, sometimes they won't even be on the screen, or it'll end up doing it twice for some reason, and it just looks really weird and the game kind of lags, so you can't get your moves the way that you want. But other than that, the game is really fun. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I'm enjoying it. I like the fact that it's getting more and more difficult. I'm going to play all the way through to the end, see what happens, and I wouldn't mind seeing this game actually ported to a console, or if it ends up in the future they decide that this, you know, was a success, make a brand new game out of console with more characters, a more involved control scheme, because, you know, these WWE characters aren't too far off from a Mortal Kombat or a superhero Injustice type character, because they are playing characters. They do have their own special moves and special styles, and you can actually, as you can see in this game, they can actually be transferred over into this new world and new atmosphere and actually work. So for the most part, WWE and NetherRealm Studios coming together to make this game was a very good idea. Probably one of the best damn ideas WWE's had in a long ass time. They need to get the Netherworld, like I said, creative team on the fucking show, so maybe they can make some good shit. I don't know. But hey, WWE Immortals, good job, guys. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that WWE Immortals is an overall solid, good fighting game, especially for the fact that it's only on a tablet or your phone. The controls, though simple, are very, very easy to get into. You really get into the game and the characters. You actually, you know, build up these characters to be as strong as possible. It does get more difficult. All I'm saying is that for a free game, which it is free, you get a lot out of it. It's like a lot of this game is like, it feels like it's an actual console game that was ported to a phone, because they give you so much stuff. Plenty of levels, plenty of upgrades, and, you know, they give you a good amount of characters. I wish they had a little bit more characters, but hey, you can't beat who they already got on there, and hopefully they'll do upgrades and add more characters as time goes on. If this game does get more popular, we shall see. But for the most part, it's a great start to a really good game. I think they hit it out the park with this one, minus a few little minor glitches, but hey, what game doesn't have its little problems? But for the most part, dope game. So all I gotta say is that WWE Immortals, for me, is 100% Granddad approved. So definitely go check it out. It's available now. It's a free game. You download it on Apple, Android. Get it, cop it, do what you gotta do, play it. If you like Mortal Kombat, if you like Injustice, you're gonna like this game because it's the same style and everything, just with WWE characters. So, nothing more to say. WWE Immortals, it's Granddad approved. Flip it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of WWE Immortals if you've played it. If you haven't played it, like I said, it's a free game. It's on Android and iPhone. You can just check it out. Get your fight on. Let me know the feedback. Previous videos on the side, as well as my brand new music video. Make sure you check those out. Show them some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Buttons on the screen. Button below. Woolly Reviews. Twice a week. Not 4 times, twice. You know what I mean. You know, just do the damn thing. Watch the show. And I appreciate everybody who's been subscribing. I'm getting more subscribers every week. Thanks for everybody for watching and showing love. Appreciate that. Nothing more to say. So until next time, I take my leave. Granddad, WWE Immortals, I'm out of here.